L'entreprise Carriage Cooperage conçoit des barils utilisés pour faire du vin chez plusieurs vignobles de l'Ontario. Chaque baril est le fruit d'un travail artisanal. Les deux propriétaires créent aussi une variété de vinaigre à même leur baril. Une visite s'impose.
We've got a Sawyer, a separate company, a Cooperage, separate company, and the distillery, a separate company, all within a half a kilometer of each other. That is not anywhere else in the world. I've just recently moved to the farm here, Gilead 66 Distillery. We're basically right now in the old pig barn. Started working on it back in November and restoring it and bringing it up to the barrel shop. Basically what I'm doing is making barrels for Prince Edward County wineries. I've expanded the market a little bit and extending out into the Montreal Eastern Townships. And I'll also be looking at Nova Scotia, the wineries down in that district. And the beer has just taken off this past year. So we're actually, the Carriage Cooperage is getting calls from around North America, basically for the beer keg. That's what this little guy is here. The Carriage Cooperage. Marla and I have developed it, worked on it for 6 years, and we've moved from Wellington to here. We're incredibly proud of what we do, what we've got. It's an amazing spot. The history here is phenomenal. It's over the top. This is Marla's and my shop, period. I don't want anybody working with us. This is a sentimental thing, this shop, this little building. You can park down there at the side of the road and walk up the laneway and just feel like you're stepping back in time. It's pretty awesome. I get a little choked up about that. Marla and I will spend a week going through a lift of wood, quality checking everything. So basically we eliminate every little flaw in the wood. So we cut it all out. Whatever we end up with is the wood that we work with. So then we create a stave. Once we make a stave, then we have a setup machine or a Cooper's bench. We lay out staves in this bench. It creates the circle of the barrel. And once we put it on the fire, we heat the wood up to basically 200 degrees. Once it's at that point, then we bring it in, we draw the barrel in tight, and once it's in tight, then we put it back on the fire, and then we'll toast it. We sit the barrel on the fire, white oak fire. We only use wood. We don't introduce paper, Kleenex, or anything to the fire. It's a clean fire. Once it's toasted, then we bring it back in again, do the cuts in the ends of the barrels, and install the heads. We've had a heck of a year. We got married this year. I think things have turned around so much for us this year. We're getting recognition, long overdue recognition, I might add. We've really worked really hard to do what we've got, what we've done. My biggest dream is when I'm 70, I can really say that both Marla and I have trained 4 people to start cooperages around somewhere in Canada. Not to own ourselves, but just to say that the trade is actually growing instead of diminishing, because it's almost gone. I believe that there could be 2 cooperage houses in each province, and there's still tons and tons of work from a business standpoint. From a historical standpoint, I think we owe this something to bring it back, to have it here.